Hello, it's Jason Payne for Coldwell Banker Dean Harper Realtors. Today I'm coming to you from the master plan community of Homestead in Schertz, Texas. Well, kind of between Schertz and New Braunfels, Texas, just off I-35. And my client's a military officer. It's going to be stationed at Fort Sam, and this might be the perfect community for him. Right now we got a verbal offer sent up to Coventry Homes, which is the builder of this house. And it's going to be, hopefully we get the house for the asking price. Not going to say what it is. But I want to do a video tour of this house so he can show it off to his friends and family. This is the Denison Plan. It is 2358 square feet, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2.5-car garage. Let's head out front and start the tour. All right, this is a really nice home, and I absolutely love the community, but I also love when clients do their research, and they've been researching this community, and the house we're looking at is one of the ones that was on top of their list. We looked at a group of other houses, and nothing compared to this one. They love the community. They got a couple kiddos, and having the swimming pool, the fitness center, and having someone on staff for doing like events and stuff in this community is really helpful. And you're about a 28-minute drive from Homestead to Fort Sam, so that's a little bit of a drive, but definitely within striking distance, and also gives you easy access to New Braunfels for everything New Braunfels has to offer. Before we head in there, I want to give a shout out to my client. His name is Gus. His father, he's a loyal watcher of my channel, and he definitely recommended his son to reach out to me, and I'm so glad he did. And because he did, guess what? I'm paying for an inspection for him, and it cost him absolutely nothing to use me as a realtor. So it's always shocking to find out people just don't realize that the builder already has that embedded into the price of the home. They don't lower the price if you don't use a real estate agent. All right, right up front, we got 2 bedrooms shared by a bathroom there. 8-foot doors throughout this house. Decent sized bedroom, especially if you're looking for a kiddo's room. Nice closet. Got the little French door closets. But yeah, I think the asking price we did is a very fair price. This house has been completed and on the market for a little bit. One of the things I always like to do is push the envelope with the builders, and worst they can do is give a counter offer, but let's see what happens. Hopefully they get the house. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to say what the asking price is because Texas is a non-disclosed state. It's nobody's business. All right, same closet as the last one. All right, coming into the main hallway, I definitely love the fact that there's a nice long hallway, lots of features in the ceiling, but let's see, I believe this is the garage, or it might be a linen closet. Nope, it's the garage. This is a 2.5-car garage. Well, kind of a 2.5-car garage. Here's your regular 2-car garage. And they got this little bump out with a wall here. No door, but perfect if you wanted to have a place to park your motorcycle. You could easily kind of just slide right up in here, park your motorcycle out of the way, and real easy, just kind of back right on out and into the area, or use this as a workspace. You got your rainbird thing, because this house is fully irrigated. 2 water heaters is very important if you've got a good sized family. You don't want to worry about running out of water. See the yellow pipe that tells us we got gas, so this is a gas community. Plumb for water softener. Builders typically don't provide water softeners, but they do here. Oops, something else I just noticed. I need to mention my client. You are gonna have to get a garage door opener. The builder did not provide that either. And the garage door openers that builders provide are usually pretty crappy compared to spending like $300 to get a nice Chamberlain belt drive. And pro tip, if you go through something like Home Depot, usually for like another $100, they'll have someone come out and install it for you. That is a very well worth $100 spent. All right, we got a full bathroom up here. Nice little walk-in shower. Your laundry room right outside of that bathroom. Plenty of space for washer and dryer, and a little extra spot for brooms. Let's see if they've got power outlet. There's a power outlet. Thank you for doing that, Coventry, because now you can have a place to hang up your Dyson portable vacuum cleaner right there out of the way. So Some builders don't do that. All right, we got another bedroom off to the side. And let's check out their closet. Love the fact they got 2 hanging racks in this closet. All right, we're almost to the main living space. Before we get to the main living space, we have an office. So a decent sized office. We got a little French doors. Love the luxury vinyl planks, and we had to explain to my buyers that it's really good product, scratch resistant, water resistant, so you can mop really well and not have to worry about it. Very kid friendly. Kind of a view from your desk with your French doors there. You can also turn this little media room if you don't need an office. So being able to close the door and watch whatever you want to watch, play whatever games you want to do. All right, here we go into the main living space. Very nicely laid out. Huge giant island there. Forgot to close the door all the way, drawer. But we are going to be asking the builder, it's one of those things we're asking to see if they can repaint the cabinets. The client likes a little bit lighter or kind of white cabinets. And we're also asking for blinds. We don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it's always worth asking. It does have the 50-50 sink. I definitely prefer like a 70-30, but they're happy with it, so I'm going to be happy with it as well. And for some reason, this is a dark forest green, so that's one of the things we're asking to get painted as well. So let's see how that pans out. All you can do is ask and see what the builder says. All right, kind of typical corner pantry. Plenty of space in there if you can utilize that well. Your garage, we even measured it for them. It's 38 inches wide, and the 28 inches deep is just where this wall is at. I'm sure the refrigerator will come out a little bit. I always keep a tape measure in my truck along with an emergency roll of toilet paper. And in my military, you only have to have an incident where you need toilet paper and you don't once before you always have toilet paper with you. All right, this space here will be the dining room area, the dining room table. Got 2 lights there, but I do like the fact they got windows up high. So if you needed to put like a little buffet type thing there, you can, and it's not actually blocking the windows, but you get lots of natural light coming in. Something else I do like a lot, and it's good for my clients. This little nook here is perfect for a 75-inch diagonal TV. My sales rep's like, yeah, they had to measure it and make sure a 75-inch TV fits perfectly. And guess what? My client, that's what the size of TV they have. So that's going to work out really well for them. And you can put your little cabinet there for your receiver, put a little sound bar, and it's not going to creep and bother with the flow of traffic as you go down this way. All right, let's go check out the backyard. Oh, want to point out, when I walked into this house the first time, I saw the builder had kind of staged the house, and that tells me we've got a little more leverage because builders start putting furniture in houses when it hasn't sold, and they're starting to get a little desperate, and they're really wanting to get this house sold. So that's why we were a little bit aggressive with our offer, and let's see if that happens, because those indications tell me that the builder really wants to get this house moved. All right, good sized backyard. It is plumbed for an outdoor kitchen over there. It won't be too difficult for my client to kind of extend this patio area. So I told him, it was like, yeah, if you wanted to extend, put like a wood deck coming all the way out here, or even a pergola up there. You can easily tie a pergola in. Really kind of making this backyard space nice entertainment area. So also I love the fact that the air conditioning unit is way back there. Some more budget builders will put the air conditioning like right next to the patio, and if you're trying to enjoy your outdoor time, you really don't want to be hearing that air conditioning right there next to you. You'd also have like the 3-dimensional shingles. Sales rep said these are like 30-year shingles. This is Texas, there's no such thing as 30-year shingles, but if you can get 20 years out of them, that's really nice. Got a nice little oak tree placed up there, and hopefully when you saw that oak tree in the front, we're going to see if the construction manager can get that oak tree kind of put over here a little bit and move it from the front to this location to give it a little more privacy there. The sun direction, west is off this way. So you do have that house there kind of blocking the sun as it goes down. So you're not getting melted too badly. But it really could be a really neat space for just having a outdoor enjoyment. All right, time to head into the master bedroom and check out the bathroom because it's also quite nice. Right around this corner, love the fact they got a door blocking this whole thing off. Lots of windows in here and a really good sized master bedroom. And like I said, the builder even had this little dresser thing staged in here, kind of show off use of space. Coming through these 8-foot little French doors, you got the master bath. Tall adult height countertops. Like I said, my client's an officer in the Army. I'm sure his back is jacked up as just as bad or as worse than mine is. So having taller adult countertops really goes a long way. Kind of basic builder's grade windows. I mean, not windows, mirrors. But you can go to At Home, used to be a Garden Ridge, and you get some cheap mirrors or a little do-it-yourself framing things you can do to really kind of dress this up. Like the fact that you got the window there kind of blocked out, but a nice sized soaking tub and a good sized shower as well with a little step back there. Water closet, good sized water closet with a door, very important. And then into the master bedroom closet. Lots of different levels of hanging space. Got your cowboy boot / shoe rack right there. And more hanging space going around and a spot for like long dresses on that side. And on this side, definitely love the fact they got another window there for natural light. So yeah, really nice house. Definitely love this community. It's gonna be perfect for my clients. Being a 28, 30-minute drive, all depending on traffic down I-35. 35 absolutely sucks right now due to all the construction going on in 2025. Hopefully once that's done, things start opening up a lot more when they do those little flyovers on I-35, making traffic a lot easier for my client going down to work. But this location, you're in Schertz ISD, good schools. Eventually they will be having an elementary school in this community, and eventually there will be a road going all the way out to Green Valley Road, which gets you into the Schertz area without having to get onto I-35. All right, that's gonna do it for the tour of this beautiful home built by Coventry in the community of Homestead. I'm sure hoping my clients get the offer that, the builder accepts the offer that we submitted, because we might be getting a hell of a deal buying this inventory home that's completed. The builder really wants to move. If you like this video, hit that like button. Of course, I want you to subscribe to this channel. But most importantly, if you know somebody want to do the same thing my clients just did, they reached out to me, they're gonna get a free home inspection, and they get these videos too. And if you know somebody in that same situation as they are, feel free to have them reach out to me. My contact information will be on the final slide of this video. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Talk to you soon. Take care.